time for the match game, Hollywood Square, Hour with George Gobel. Bill Daly. Leonard Fry. From St. Elsewhere, Nancy Stafford. From Three's Company, Richard Klein. And the stars of the match game, Hollywood Square's Hour, Gene Rayburn and John Bowman.
Are you all ready there?
Yes, Gene, we're ready. I understand you have a touch of the larynginitis.
I do have, and the reason it seems to be lasting so long, we taped 20 shows in one day. No, I'm only
But who knew?
I do have a touch. My body is wonderful. My body feels great.
Well,
it's
it's your
just my
opinion.
laryngeal cords are a little malfunctioning.
You know, it's funny. It looks just the opposite.
All right, with that gracious remark, I will ask you to join me in a brisk applause for our two civilians over here, Susan Riddle and Brenda Parker. Hello. Now, we've got to get acquainted. Let's find out about Susan.
I'm a flight attendant based in Newport Beach. Currently, I'm on maternity leave with my first baby due the 1st of May.
First of May.
Hoping for a boy.
All right, we hope you... There's a way of determining that now, you know, whether it's going to be a boy or girl.
Well, yes, there is.
But you're not going to do that?
No.
You're just going to hope. Okay, good luck, Susan, here, and good luck with your coming blessed event. Brenda, tell us about you, please.
I teach mathematics and psychology in Long Beach. I have 2 daughters, the youngest of whom I just finally got out of high school. I have 2 grandchildren, beautiful grandchildren. Wait, here's the biggie. I just turned 40, and it's wonderful.
Yeah.
I finally have time to do all the things I want to do.
Bravo. Brenda. Young chick like you, a grandmother?
Right. It's great.
You were 12 when you were married?
Almost.
Okay, all right.
She wasn't even 12.
Now listen,
12.
we're going to play 3 rounds. And the one who's ahead at the end of the 3rd round will be the winner. And that person will challenge the returning champion on Hollywood Squares for a chance to win up to $30,000, a goodly sum. Susan, you won the toss. You go first.
A, please, Gene.
A it is. Here we go. Jane said, "My blind date was really awful. Even his blank had dandruff." Here we go. Susan. Jane said, "My blind date was really awful. Even his blank had dandruff."
Chest.
Chest. Okay. I suspect that might come up here. Don't you think so? Let's see if we get a chest or two here.
Susan, don't get too excited. Even though May 1st is far away, we don't want any problems here. Chest.
It is. All right. So that's one for her.
Not too good. Earlobes.
George, I thought that was quite amusing. Have you thought of going into show business?
I thought about it, but I had second thoughts, and the more I thought about it, the less I thought about it.
Well, listen, that was a wonderful answer. Hello, Richard.
Susan, I was at a loss here. I'll be perfectly honest with you because I'm a straightforward kind of guy, all right? So, squandering around for something to say or write down, I figured he had dandruff everywhere. This guy was really grotesque, including on his dashboard.
On the dashboard, yes. Like a little bit of snow.
Well, it made us sudden.
More!
All right.
I like it. That's right, a sudden stop.
It turns him on. You give him a boo, it turns him on. Wait till he gets the next question. Okay, John, even his blank had dandruff.
But Susan, you'll be happy if you get a girl, right? You'll be
Oh,
that'll
very
be
much
okay.
so.
Yes, good. That's important. You probably won't be that happy, however, if you get a dog.
No.
That's what I sing out there.
All right.
Okay, that's what I sing, I dog. I like that. I love that.
She's looking for a chest.
And all I've got to give you is a toupee.
A toupee. Very good. I
like that.
That is creative.
That's a good answer.
Wrong,
man.
but good.
Excellent. Bill.
I liked it.
I like to pass on this one. This is just too
go
bad.
ahead.
No, I said armpits. That's it.
Let's let him
Now,
pass.
listen,
Stop being at the end, I'll
didn't
tell you.
match, but you must admit it was amusing. And now, Bill, while there is a quiet moment here, give us your Steve Allen imitation. Thank you. All right, Brenda, we are ready for you. Here we go. How come all of a sudden, these are all upside down?
Actually, you're upside down and they're right side up.
That's the story. Here's a long one. Listen carefully. At Weird Willie's funeral, one pallbearer said to another, "Why is all that noise coming out of Willie's coffin?" And the other pallbearer said, "It's because that weirdo wanted to be buried with his blank." Why is all the noise coming out of his coffin? It's because that weirdo wanted to be buried with his blank. Put it in a slot, Nancy.
Ding.
Here we go.
Wait a minute. I don't know.
I'll say you know.
I don't know.
All right, Brenda. At Weird Willie's funeral, one pallbearer said to the other, "Why is all that noise coming out of Willie's coffin?" And the other pallbearer said, "It's because that weirdo wanted to be buried with his blank."
Drums.
Drums?
Make noise.
I like that.
Give her a break.
Everything is something that makes noise. Yeah. See, we never mentioned drums. We never mentioned he was a musician or anything like that. Well, all right. Leonard?
But who would make the noise on the drums if Weird Willie was no longer with us?
That's a very
Unless
good question.
Rigor mortis was just rat-a-tat-tat-tat-tatting in.
That could be.
I went the heartthrob dog.
His dog.
Thought would be rather sweet and sick.
Yeah.
He stole my answer from the last question.
Sweet and sick, right. George, what came to your mind?
Wife.
Wife.
I know Alice will be squeaking long after she's underground. She got her tonsil sunburned out in the lake last week. She's not fit to live with.
Oh, really? She can't talk, huh?
Well, that part I like. That's all right. But she's not too hopped up about it.
No, I know that can be painful. Sunburned tonsils.
Most of us are children of television, Gene.
That's true.
We grew up with TV sets, Howdy Doody and Hopalong Cassidy. So I figured that Weird Willie had his TV in there with him.
That'd make a lot of noise. You're right. That's another good possibility. TV set. Remember, these round one questions can run far afield, John. What have you got?
So can the round one answers, Gene.
Yes.
Yes, I have one of those. It does alliterate, though. Weird Willie, of course, wanted to be buried with his whoopee cushion.
Boy, I'll say he was weird. Weird.
Disgusting.
So are you. All right, Miss Nancy.
Thank you, I just learned.
Okay, when I was in college, very weird noises came out of a fraternity.
He wanted it hot.
I like
Really?
that.
You want to be buried with his
Fraternity.
Nancy, did you ever find out what the noises were?
No, I didn't.
Okay.
Nan.
Do we believe her? No.
How fraternal were they?
Bill?
They booed TV. They're really going to boo this. This is CB.
CB Radio.
I think that's great.
Good.
I deserve that. Thank you.
So there we are, round one. Susan's ahead 1-0. Round two coming up in a moment or so. But first we have this for you, if you please.
Something this good just
Mondays at 10 on Buzzer.
That's the way you play the game.
It's all about the motion, baby.
Here we go. The big contest is the biggest one I've ever been involved in. Someone there in television land can win $5,000 plus an appearance as an actor, as a performer on one of NBC's soap operas. Now, the names of the persons who have written in have been chosen at random. And the person I have on the phone now is Mrs. Esther Pfingst of Riverside, California. Hello, Esther.
Hello, Gene. How are you?
I'm okay. How are you, honey?
Oh, just fine. Just waiting to go.
You're waiting to go?
Yeah.
There's something I have to tell you before we begin.
All right.
We've got a little bonus for you.
All right.
You didn't know about this, but just because your name was chosen, you are going to receive $500.
What?
Why, yes. You're going to get that whether you win or lose. That's yours. Just because your name was chosen at random and you've got it. All right? Are you ready to start?
I sure am.
Now, listen, you've talked it over with one of our production assistants. She's told you all of the names of the stars who are on the stage at this moment.
Yes, she did.
And it is time for you to choose one, Esther. Are you ready to do that?
I am.
Which star do you choose?
Leonard Fry.
Leonard Fry.
Oh, there he is.
There he is.
Okay, Esther.
There he is.
Okay. Now remember, it's $5,000 plus a chance to appear as an actress on a soap opera.
Oh, my.
Isn't it wonderful? Now I'm going to give you the question.
All right.
Here it is. Now don't say anything until I call for a response, okay? Because we have to give Leonard a chance to write his answer.
All righty.
This is it. Blank tie. T-I-E. Do you understand the word? Tie. T-I-E. Blank tie.
Blank tie.
Right. Now you think about it for a second and tell me what you want to put into that blank, and we'll give Leonard Fry a chance to write his response. And we'll just see if you get the $5,000 plus the chance to appear as an actress on a soap opera here on NBC.
Oh, my goodness. I can hardly wait.
Have you got an answer already? Don't say it.
Okay.
Don't say it.
All right.
Leonard is now ready. All right, now, Esther, it's time to get your response for the $5,000 and the chance to appear as an actress on a soap opera. How do you match Leonard Fry?
Black tie.
Black tie. All right, that's a formal occasion. Leonard is kind of a formal guy. He might have said that. Then again, maybe he didn't.
I didn't.
You didn't say that, Leonard. Oh. Wait a minute. Let's find out what Leonard said. Hold on. He said necktie.
I'm sorry, Esther. Your career in show
she's going to hang you with a necktie, Leonard.
Huh?
She's going to hang you with a necktie.
Her career in show business is washed up just like
your
mine.
career in show business has been washed up. But listen, Esther, you've got $500.
Thank you so much.
Sorry.
And Gene, you know, I have one of your autographs.
Yes.
When you went up to South Carolina I'd say about 4 years ago. And my daughter got your autograph.
Wait a minute. Did you say 4 years ago?
Yeah, 4 or 5 years ago.
All right.
In South Carolina.
And I gave you an autograph.
That's right.
I forgot to tell you at that time, autographs are $500 a piece.
Okay, I'll return it.
Thanks a lot. You got the $500. Send it to me as soon as you get it. Endorse it to Gene Rayburn.
Well, thank you.
Thank you very much. Goodbye, Esther.
Love you.
Good sport, good loser. Esther Pfingst of Riverside, California, a sweet woman. You know, every day when I finish this, I always turn my back and go over there. When I come back, this thing is gone. How does this thing move? I'd like to see,
see the magic?
how it just... There it goes. It's moving. It's magic.
No, Gene, it's obviously some sort of a trick.
It is obviously some sort of trick done with sleight of hand. Well, what do you gals want? Oh, yes, you're here.
Are they still here?
Going to round 2 here.
Oh,
Susan, you're ahead. You have to go first.
B, please.
Okay. Slim Whitman said. You all know who Slim Whitman is, right?
More or less.
He says, I'll tell you when I first discovered I could yodel. It happened out west when I accidentally backed into a blank. You matched in the previous round, so you don't have to play, but you can give him an answer if you'd like. George, ready?
Yeah. I didn't finish right, but you'll know what I mean.
Okay, Susan. Slim Whitman said, I'll tell you when I first discovered I could yodel. It happened out west when I accidentally backed into a blank.
Cactus.
A cactus. You don't play? Hello, George.
Hello. Ole, holy love, cactus trap.
And he can really yodel. I remember you used to do that in your act. Hello,
That's
Richard.
incredible. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, put on your booing shoes. A bull's horn.
A bull's horn is another good answer.
Good answer. I love it. I love it. I thrive on it. Thank you.
Now, that was an excellent response. Bull's horn, anything out west, longhorn steer, any of that stuff.
See, you probably never heard any bass yodeling.
No, never did.
Did you? No. Well, a cactus attacked us.
Thank you, John.
A cactus attacked us.
Nancy.
Another cactus.
Another one, 4. All right, Bill, we're on a roll.
I'm on a Danish roll, actually. Here I'm. No, this is the end of that roll here. I was going to say he backed into a gay caballero, but I said he actually backed into a bull.
A bull.
You can boo that, or that's 2 boos. That's 2 boos.
I thought it was quite amusing, didn't you? Ready, Brenda?
Right.
Catch up now, Brenda. Here we go.
Okay.
Marvin said, I think the dog breeder who sold me my puppy used to be a car dealer.
Huh.
He told me the dog's blank was optional. You got it?
Yeah.
That's okay, Nancy. In the slot. Good. You're the perfect person, Nancy. You can do no wrong. Put it in the slot.
I don't like that one.
Brenda. Marvin said, I think the dog breeder who sold me my puppy used to be a car dealer. He told me the dog's blank was optional.
Tail.
Tail is good, certainly. Anything connected with a dog, right?
Anything connected with a dog. Poor Esther, now poor Brenda. I don't know, my life is just... But I said bark.
Bark. That's okay.
Get lost.
Not a booable answer. George?
Well, he was thinking in terms of a tail light, of course, but he just said tail.
Tail. One. Richard?
This car dealer sold this tail by the piece, so I said a tail.
Aha. All right. 4-2 the score. We're on a roll, John.
Would you boo the co-host of a prestigious network afternoon game show that's moving up in the ratings?
Yes.
Bark! Yeah, I knew you would.
The answer is yes.
I could have told you that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hi, Nancy.
Not much doubt about it.
Hi. I said tail.
Now, Brenda, it's 4-3. Do not expect too much from Bill Daly. Hello, Bill.
I think this is going to be a real nice for me today because I think I matched this boy. I think that said tail. Can you believe that I did that?
Yeah,
I can't believe I did that.
So we have a tie at the end of the second round, third and final round. Will we break the tie? Will we not break the tie? Tune in and find out.
In the 21st century.
It's the other lipstick you won't want to be without.
Third and final round. Ding. Since the score is tied, she went first last time. You go first this time.
A, please.
A it is for you. 2 people play, John and Leonard.
Yo.
Did you hear about the world's strongest cheerleader?
Yeah.
You want to hear about this. Now listen to this. She's so strong, instead of twirling a baton, she twirls a blank. Brenda,
Bill.
Did you hear about the world's strongest cheerleader? She's so strong, instead of twirling a baton, she twirls a blank.
Car.
A car.
What did you say? Oh, another baton? Cheerleader.
Leonard, she said car.
She twirls a car and the parts are optional. I thought she'd twirl a football player.
Good.
With a hey, with a ho, with a hey, hey, ho, with a hey, with a...
That'd be a good one. John?
How about a goalpost?
Another good one?
Hey, would you boo the co-host?
No.
Just keep mentioning that in case we don't get to the other show.
Susan, all you have to do is match 1 star and you have won the game. Richard and Bill play. We'll go to the opposite end this time.
Golly!
Wow, boy.
Hey, there's going to be a special event in the Olympics just for bakers. Here's what happens. They all run up to the bar and toss their blanks over it. Special event for bakers. All right, both guys are ready. Susan, There's going to be a special event in the Olympics just for bakers. They all run up to the bar and toss their blanks over it.
Ovens.
I predict a tie.
Let's leave Nazi.
Is what I predict.
Let's leave Nazi Germany out of this.
I predict a tie.
Richard?
What do bakers bake with? They bake with dough. Bakers bake with dough.
What do they make out of the dough?
They make cookies.
What else?
They make cakes and pies.
And?
They make dough-shaped ovens. I don't know what they make.
What do you say?
I'm sorry, I had a little play on words here. They tossed their cookies.
How about
I like that?
tossing their buns over the bar?
Yeah.
Okay, we go to the tiebreaker.
Tiebreaker.
Here it is. I will give you the question. Listen to it right now. Here it is. Don't get blank. Don't get blank. Now, in front of you here, but out of sight of the stars, are 4 good answers to the question. Your seats were determined by lot. Brenda, you go first. By number, give me your response to this. Don't get blank. 1, 2, 3, or 4.
Number 2, please.
Number 2 is yours. Susan, which number do you want?
3, please.
Number 3 is your response. All right, there it is. I will canvass the stars, get verbal responses from them. When you hear your answer, let me know it. Leonard, don't get
fresh.
Fresh is not there among the 2 they've chosen. George.
Don't get smart.
Don't get smart. Susan has that. And you have don't get mad. Right here, if you would, please. Brenda, it was a pleasure to meet you. I'm going to send some gifts to you from the match game. Brenda Parker, ladies and gentlemen. Hello there. Congratulations to you. We're going to switch now to the Hollywood Squares Park. Here come the rest of our set. 3 more stars will come in. John and I are going to change places. Lots more excitement coming along. Don't go away. We'll be right back.
A member of our studio audience will receive Quasar's microwave oven. Computes cooking times and power settings automatically in the Instamatic oven. Also defrosts by time or weight, furnished by Quasar. It's time for more of the match game. Hollywood Squares, our wit from another world, Tom Wigan. Elaine Joyce. Jimmy Walker. And taking over, the star of the Hollywood Square, John Bowman.
Okay, come with me and walk very gingerly. Okay, and we'll be back tomorrow for Hollywood's... Oh, there is still time? Okay, we'll be back in a minute.
No.
And now, John Bowman and the Hollywood Square.
Yeah, that's us. Welcome, everybody. This is the second half, the Hollywood Squares half. And here is Susan Riddle and the Little Riddle. Susan solved the riddle of the match game. She's moving on to Hollywood Squares. 3 new celebrities. Tom Wigan.
Yay!
Elaine Joyce. And Jimmy Walker. Okay, ready for your next challenge?
I sure am.
Here we go. Let's play Hollywood Squares. Gingerly, my dear.
Okay.
This guy's name is Mark Bird. He's coming back for his 3rd day, right? 3rd for you,
That's
Mr.
right.
Bird.
That's right.
$2,825. Nice going.
Thank you.
Is this going to be the big one for you today,
This is
Bird? Do
gonna
you
be the
feel it?
big
Do you
one.
feel it in your bones?
I sure do. This is
Okay,
gonna be it.
let's get right to work. We're going to play this game until you hear the Time's Up bell. And the winner goes on to play Super Match for up to $30,000. First game is worth $100, $25 for every square. You get to start, Mark. Pick a star. Let's go.
George, please.
George Gobel.
Yes.
According to surveys reported in Good Housekeeping, George, who did the majority of people think should take out the garbage? The husband or the wife?
In Encino, it was the wife. Do you want a consensus of? Well,
Yeah.
if it's a big family and a lot of people, if you're into garbage, you better let the husband. Why don't you leave me alone?
It's too late, George.
The husband.
The husband. Agree or disagree, Mark?
I'll agree.
The husband, it is. You are right to agree. You get the first square. Okay, he's on the board. He's got an X of $25. You're playing O. Pick a star.
Bill, please.
All right, Bill Daly.
You're next.
Henry Kissinger and Rock Hudson have something in common, Bill. Have they both had heart bypass surgery? Or did they both date Jill St. John?
Go! I think everybody in this entire studio dated Jill St. John. So oh, sorry, Jill. Just kidding, Jill. Well, there goes the
Nancy, is that
evening.
true?
Boy, I'm going out with her this evening. That blows that whole thing. They both had heart surgery bypassed by Jill St. John.
At St. Elsewhere's Hospital.
Heart bypass?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Agree or disagree?
I disagree.
They both
No,
did
they
have
both had it.
bypass
Oh,
surgery.
shame on you.
No,
Shame.
the papers.
You should have agreed with Bill Daly, who knows
Triple
his bypass
bypass.
Read the papers? Oh.
Your opponent gets that square, and he's got 2 X's up on the board in a big hurry. Pick a star.
Tom to win, please.
This could win you the first game and $100. Tom Wiggin from Another World. What national landmark appears on the back of every $20 bill? Is it the White House or the Statue of Liberty?
I would say that it's the White House.
What do you say for the game?
I'll agree with Tom.
The White House it is. You are right to agree. You get the square, and you win the game. And it was not Jill St. John on the back of the $20 bill. It was the White House. We will return with a game worth $200 right after these messages. Return with us.
Stay tuned for more of the Match Game Hollywood Squares Hour.
Warning, the air in your home looks 168 or visit getairpolice.com. So call 1-800-488-4168 now.
Now back to John Ballman and the Hollywood Squares.
Okay, we got a $200 game, and Susan and the Little Riddle, it's your turn. Pick a star.
George, please.
George Gobel. According to How to Read a Person Like a Book, at a party, do the married women tend to talk in groups to other women, or do they stick close to their husband's side?
Well, it depends on what the other women look like.
This is true.
Yeah, if you're there, they stick to their husbands.
Thank you.
Alice would. Of course, Alice, she's not like anybody else, you know. Alice is my wife, in case you don't know. She's a girl whose hand I took in marriage, little realizing that the rest of her went along with the deal. That the older people know. You wouldn't know about that. Now,
Did you say these women tend to talk in groups to other women?
Yes, they would tend to.
They don't stick close to their husband's side.
No, and once
Ask him to take out the
once
garbage.
the husband starts firing it up, they get him lost. Get out of it.
Okay, follow that, Susan? Agree or disagree? They talk in
agree.
groups to other women. They do. They talk in groups to other women. Yeah.
All right.
You doped it out. You get the first square in this game. Mark Bird, you play an X. Pick a star.
One more time, Tom, please.
All right. Tom Wiggin. In the state of Iowa, Tom, what are there more of? Hogs or people?
Oh, God, you were talking about Kansas, I'd be people, but I'd say in Iowa, hogs.
What do you say, Mark?
I'm going to disagree.
There are more hogs. No, you should have agreed. There are more hogs in the state of Iowa than there are people or hogs.
Mark, you don't
Okay,
trust
okay,
us.
and O goes up there. That is 2 for you, Susan. You're playing O.
2 O's.
Bill to win.
Bill Quinn.
Come on, Daly.
There's a tough decision.
Bill, you're on an
Bill
airplane.
Quinn. I thought you wanted Bill Quinn. He's a friend of mine. I'm sorry.
You're on an airplane. You have a cold, and your ears plug up.
Oh, I'm a navigator. I know this.
Which is the best single way to unplug them, Bill? Chew gum, swallow hard, or use nasal spray?
Chew nasal spray. No, just kidding. No, I know this, being a navigator for 10. I would say definitely chew gum.
For the game, Susan. Agree or disagree?
Hello? I'm a flight attendant, too.
Oh, my God.
Pride is at stake. It's more than money.
How about chew a barf bag? You like that one?
I will agree.
The best way to unplug them is apparently to use nasal spray. No, you should have disagreed.
Never heard
Bill.
of that. Never heard of that.
Hey, I'm a pilot. She's a
flight attendant.
Hey, you're wrong, buddy.
She wasn't too sure herself. Okay, that means that square goes to you, Mark. You are back in the game. Pick a star.
Richard, please.
All right, Richard Klein.
Yes. Sorry.
After this, we're coming in.
Richard, can you housebreak a duck?
Can you what?
Can you housebreak a duck?
I thought you said, can you hairspray a duck? I really did. I mean, my ears were plugged. I'm coming down from 30,000 feet.
Can you housebreak a duck, or is that impossible?
Too much hairspray.
I think with the proper amount of love and affection and communication, why not?
He says, why not, Mark? Do you
I'll agree with
disagree?
Richard. I'll agree.
Yeah, you can housebreak a duck, sure. No problem. All right, you get the square. We get to come back and complete a $200 game after these messages.
In the field, you need...
Go to keeps.com to learn more.
What do you think? Okay, 225 for Mark and 50 for Susan. She is playing O, and it's her move.
Jimmy to block.
You missed this one. Mark has a big lead.
That's all right. I can handle it.
Impressed. I'm so glad you called.
No, I'm ready now. Now I'm back up.
It's
Jimmy.
a mistake, but he's happy. No, I'm sorry.
Jimmy, are the teeth of a piranha sharper than the teeth of a Hollywood agent? Or are the agent's teeth just as sharp?
Boy, I almost, now this is not my answer, but I almost feel like saying just as sharp, knowing those wonderful people at ICM and William Morris. But but I will say, in all deference to those people with pictures of children on their desk, I will say...
You don't know what piranhas have on their desks, Jim. What's your answer?
I will say the piranhas.
You say the piranha's teeth are sharper. Okay, Susan, agree or disagree?
I will agree.
Piranha's teeth are sharper. You have the right to agree. You get the square. You block it. You stay in the game. Okay, now the X is on the other foot there. Mark, pick a star.
Gene DeBlock, please.
All right. You missed this one. The game belongs to Susan. Gene Rayburn, your cat has just eaten through a live electrical wire and is having a hard time breathing. It's logical. Now, should you slap it in the face? Should you give it a laxative? Or should you give it mouth-to-mouth resuscitation?
Mouth to cat.
Cat lips. Yeah, you would.
I can't imagine. Can't do mouth-to-mouth resuscitation with a cat. Is the cat unconscious?
Oh, really? I have.
It doesn't say whether it's unconscious or not. It's just having a hard time breathing.
Having a hard time breathing.
First, you take it outside.
No, wait a minute. Oh, I'm trying to save this cat. I love this cat. I don't want this cat to go into cat heaven.
Well, let's try to save the show
Quickly,
first.
Gene, save the cat.
Save the cat.
Then we'll save the show after that.
Save it.
I would, how about squeezing a chest to give it...
It wasn't one of the
No, slap it in the face, give it a laxative, or give it mouth-to-mouth resuscitation.
Well, I'm not giving the cat a laxative. I don't want... cat, they don't like
Actually, he gives up on this one.
There is no answer to this question.
He surrendered.
I say slap it in the face.
He says slap the cat in the face. 2 block. Do you agree or disagree?
I'll disagree.
You should give it mouth-to-mouth resuscitation. Apparently, it's possible. Okay, you good boy. You are right to disagree. You get the square. Susan Riddle, you get to pick a star.
Elaine to win, please.
I'm out to lunch.
He couldn't block you there.
Come back.
Elaine Joyce.
Yeah, okay.
Which has more calories, Elaine? Your average banana or your average hot dog?
Similar shapes.
I didn't know people still ate hot dogs. They're really poison. And they're full of calories because they're full of pork fat. So it's your hot dog, any brand.
She says your average hot dog has more calories. For the game, do you agree or disagree?
I will agree with Elaine.
Your average hot dog has more calories. You're right to agree. You get the square, you win the game. It's amazingly close. 144 calories, 101 calories in a banana. Clear the board. We're going to move on to another game. This one is worth $300. All right, Mark? It's very close. Every square counts. Pick a star.
George, please.
George Goebel. George, you're a guy who's exactly 5 feet tall.
Yeah?
Can you join the United States Marines, or are you too short?
Well, I joined, not the Marines, but I was in the Air Force. I was a pilot. I was an instructor at Frederick, Oklahoma, and Altus, Oklahoma. If you think back, you remember there was not one Japanese aircraft got past Tulsa.
Good job, George.
Yeah, you could join the Marines.
Now, can you join the Marines?
Yeah, you can join the Marines.
You can join the Marines.
Yeah, they like it.
Okay, says you can join the Marines if you're 5 feet tall. Agree or disagree, Mark?
I'll agree.
You can join the Marines. Yeah, you're right to agree and get the square. However, you cannot be an officer. You cannot be an officer. Okay, Susan, you're 25 bucks ahead. Pick a star.
Tom, please.
Tom.
Okay.
Come on, Tom.
Come on, Tom.
Tom, you are hosting a party and you want it to be more lively. According to Mary Ellen's helpful hints, should you have more women than men or more guests than chairs?
If it's my party, more women than men.
More women than men at that to make that party livelier. Agree or disagree, Susan?
I will disagree.
It is more guests than chairs. Good play. You're right to disagree.
That's my party.
Well done. You get the square, and that increases your lead right at the Time's Up bell. You have done it. The Throwing Dart champ. Congratulations, Susan Riddle. Whoa. Okay, 325 bucks. Everybody in that seat, go over there, join Gene Rayburn. Very gingerly get set for your shot at the big money. That was exciting. More exciting for her probably than for you, but you had a nice run here. This was your third day. Your total coming up, it's now $3,100.
Wonderful.
Nice going. Let's have a hand for Mark Bird. Gene Rayburn.
Thank you, John. All right, congratulations once again here. We'll be back with our 9 celebrities and a go at the big money with this beautiful lady right after this.
Here's another classic concentration quickie. Coming up next on Buzzer.
And now, here to play the super match is Gene Rayburn.
All right, Gene Wood, here we go.
Okay.
Are you ready? All right, this is where you can win up to $30,000. Good luck to you. We're all rooting for you. Here we go. We polled an audience not too long ago and said, write down your best answer to this. Skip blank. Remember, it's $1,000 for choosing the most popular, $500 for the second, $250 for the third. Any 3 of the 9 stars are allowed to offer a little assistance here.
Leonard, please.
Leonard, think it over and give us a thoughtful response.
How's this for thoughtful? Skip to Malou.
Yeah.
Skip to Malou is 1.
Very good.
John, please.
All right, John Bauman, what do you say to this?
I like that one,
good
but
possibilities here.
I'll say skip rope.
Skip rope. Okay, Elaine seems to have her hand up. Others have answers. What do you say?
Elaine.
Skippy. Peanut butter.
Skippy peanut butter.
Skip.
You sure you want to call on Elaine? Oh, it's all done. Skippy peanut butter, skip rope, and skip to Malou are the 3 they've given you. Now it's up to you to make a decision here of choosing one of those, or if you think you've got a better idea, go with that one.
Skip rope.
You want to skip rope?
You know you left out Skip Stevenson.
Skip Holmeyer.
Skip
That's
Holmeyer.
What scares me is
Skip Stevenson, my
All
good
kinds of
friend.
skips here.
We know.
All right, let's find out if skip rope is up there, and if so, where. We'll begin down at the bottom. And first, we'll reveal the $250 response. Skip to Malou. All right, Leonard gave you that one. The $500 response says...
Yeah!
Skip rope. You've got the $500. What do you think that's at?
Skip a beat.
All right, let's find out if Jimmy is right. All right, slide the big one, please. Skip Stevenson, you were right, Jimmy.
But they don't go to the kid. They don't go to the kid.
You've got $500. Time to play the head-to-head match with any star of your choosing. Remember, the star you choose will reveal the hidden number. It'll be a 10 or a 20 and 130 up there, and we'll multiply your $500 by whatever number is revealed. Time now to choose a star.
Tom, please.
Ooh. All right, Tom, grab that tab and give it a yank. We'll see what's up there. A 20 you are playing for $10,000. Pretty good. Not a bad amount. All right, good luck to you.
You win it. You win it.
Yeah, right there. Okay, no wandering. Ready, Tom? You'll write your response. You'll give us a verbal response. Here it is. Blank league. L-E-A-G-U-E. Blank league. Blank league. Once you're ready, Tom, just put it in the slot. Okay. Now, it's up to you to collect $10,000 to match Tom. What do you do?
Major.
Major league. All right, about 2 or 3 answers ran through my mind here. Tom, what do you say?
Major.
Major! Gonna autograph it for her. Attaboy, Tom.
Wow, how great.
What a night.
$10,825. Congratulations to you. I know you're very happy. We'll be back to you. Share your happiness right after this.
Are you suffering from pain?
My back pain.
Get XL for just $39.95.
All right, now we want to find out which of the stars had the secret hidden 30. All right, ready, set, go.
30, I knew it.
Leonard Fry had the big one.
I wrote it down.
You were wonderful today, stars, and we'll look forward to seeing
As
you
always.
mañana. Thank you.
Congratulations. She's going to take that money back to the farm, you know.
Oh, is she really? All right. Now we'll look forward to seeing you two, and you be sure to tune in to find out who is going to play for the $5,000 and a chance to appear on an NBC soap opera. Gene Rayburn here. Thank you.
John Bauman saying so long for the match game Hollywood Squares Hour!
A member of our studio audience will receive Whirlpool's portable, convertible, or under-counter dishwasher with Duraperm door, Super Scour Cycle, and exclusive in-the-door silverware basket furnished by Whirlpool. This is Gene Wood speaking for the match game, Hollywood Squares Hour, a Mark Goodson television production. Behind the